Welcome back to Midpoint, everybody. I'm Ed Berliner. Let's go ahead and find out what else is happening in news today because, of course, our mothership, Newsmax.com, where you get the news and you get that news for intelligent people. Let us welcome in now the digital editor of Newsmax Media, Joe Schwerdt, joins us. Joe, thanks for being with us today.
How you doing, Ed?
It's another day in paradise, my friend, is it not?
It is indeed.
Let's go ahead and look at what we got here. First of all, right up top of things, it's what we're all been talking about here today. U.S. Special Forces capturing the Benghazi attack mastermind. I think this is something that we're going to be tearing into here for several days. Apparently, this alleged perp is now back in the United States already.
Yes, he was captured. President Obama gave the okay on Friday for the raid. He was captured on Sunday. He is reportedly aboard a Navy ship somewhere in the region, heading back this way, and is scheduled to be arraigned in Washington at some point, perhaps later this week, charged with murder and terrorism.
There seems to be a lot of folks already talking about, I mean, there's two sides to every story, of course, and there's one saying it's about time the Obama administration did something. There are others saying something like this takes time, but I think perhaps at the end of the day, I believe there's going to be a lot of people just happy that finally somebody may be brought to justice. At least they have somebody and they're starting. Yes,
exactly, and these things do take time. I imagine they have been looking for this person all along and not just doing nothing. So yes, the point is that they have finally captured somebody, but they have a lot of work left to do. There are, I believe, at least 12 others who are being sought in connection with the Benghazi raid.
I think it's interesting, too, because as we look down the Newsmax.com page and see what's there, there's another story that caught my attention right away. This is Andy Card and John Sununu saying, blame Obama for Iraq. Boy, I'm telling you, that's the blames are flying fast and furious in Washington right now. This is another story that's going to go on for some time.
Well, I think you will not find any place other with more of a debate about what to do in Iraq than Newsmax.com. Yes, we had Andy Card and John Sununu on Newsmax TV yesterday talking about blaming Iraq. We had Bill Kristol on today saying we should be in Iraq. We have some saying drone strikes are the way to go, others saying drone strikes are not the way to go. It is a polarizing issue, and the debate rages on. It is certainly on Newsmax TV and the website as well.
Excuse me. It is very polarizing when you consider we've had some guests on here today who have said flat out, walk away, don't get involved, get everybody out. Basically, it's that thinking process that some people have had. Let them kill themselves. I'm not quoting anybody here, but that simply is what some people have said. That maybe it's time just to walk away completely.
I think the time has come, though, to find out what indeed we are going to do. I know troops have been sent to protect the embassy, but what are we going to do beyond that? Are we going to launch some drone strikes just to make our presence known, or are we going to step aside and let things run their course? It'll be interesting to see what happens.
It'll be interesting to see what happens if I get my voice back. Sorry,
one other story. Well, while you're there, Ed, one other story that's interesting in getting some attention is how about Governor George Clooney? How interesting might that be? There is word out that George Clooney is considering a run for governor of California and may have his sights set on higher offices.
We have to stop it there, unfortunately. We have to go to the Health Minute with Chauncey Crandall. Thank you very much, Joe. I promise you I'll get my voice back after the cough, everybody.
All right, Ed. Take care.